Love You, a step-by-step guide for female entrepreneurs to bring on the love and bring on the business. Welcome to Module 3, Nourish Yourself. Once you have the loving yourself part started, you need to show some loving to your ever so fabulous body. You only get one body in this lifetime, and if you don't respect it, you're going to have some major problems in the future. In this module, you will learn a common rookie mistake, the purpose of eating well for you and your business, how to get yourself on the healthy path. I'll share the secret ingredient, and how to make healthier choices. But first, let's review Module 2, Falling in Love with Yourself. We uncovered a rookie mistake, thinking you love yourself if you like your personality. We learned that self-love can squash your fears, lack of confidence, and anxiety. That self-love will increase your worthiness, which helps you get your voice heard and your content seen. By looking yourself in the eyes and saying, "I love you," followed by your name, you're getting to love yourself at your core, which will help make this a long-term success. Let's uncover a rookie mistake. Starting another fad diet. There are millions of diets out there, and they all sound amazing. With a gorgeous woman on the cover, "I used to weigh 300 pounds. Now I weigh 120. Don't get sucked into these fads. Work on loving yourself first and nourishing your body with what it needs to function. As we're all different heights and sizes, we all need different amounts of protein and calories. So if you are adamant about losing weight, speak to a nutritionist first. And remember, diet is die with a T at the end of it. All right, let's get into it. When running a business, you may constantly be on the go, meeting people, giving presentations, filling orders, and what allows you to do all of this hustle? Your body. There are countless studies that show a link between what you eat, your mood, feelings, and thoughts. If you put crap in, crap will come out. Your body also needs the right kind of fuel in order to function. So let's go through the purpose of eating well for you and your business. When you have early morning meetings and late night events, you want to be at your best, so you need to eat your best. Food can give you the energy boost that will help you make it through the day, to get your brain function up, to get your creative juices flowing, so that you can be happier and shine your light as bright as you can. We all know to eat our veggies. It's not a new concept at this point. I'm not going to lecture you on how many calories you should be eating a day or how you need to include kale into your diet. Well, actually, kale is really good, so you should definitely eat it. If losing weight and being healthy were just about eating salad, everyone would be skinny and skipping around town singing, right? Clearly that hasn't happened yet, because it goes much deeper than that. It comes down to consciously loving and respecting yourself and your body. If you tend to eat out of habit, normally rushing through meals, often not even sitting down and having a meal, you need to take a step back and look at what you are doing to your body. An example of how your eating habits affect your life and business. I'm going to use myself as an example because I know firsthand the kind of impact your diet has on your life. When I ate, it was for two reasons. First, I was really bored, or second, I was starving. I never enjoyed eating food, and at times when I was busy, I would forget to eat. Yes, I swear. I never stopped to think about the damage I was doing to myself because I was at a quote-unquote ideal weight for most people. I didn't think of the complete lack of nutrients I was getting, or how having a Sara Lee cake for dinner may have had negative implications. It definitely didn't occur to me that my depression, lack of sleep, negative outlook on life, and overall lack of energy had anything to do with what I was, and mostly what I wasn't, eating. I would always be exhausted and would nap constantly. I felt as though most of the time I was just dragging myself through life. The lack of energy stopped me from working on my business after I came home from my day job because I was just too tired to do anything else. The sugar I was consuming and lack of nutrients kept me from being all that excited, really about anything. And tomorrow became my go-to excuse. When I changed my diet, my mood shifted. I was actually feeling happy on a regular basis. I had the energy I needed to exercise at the gym. I stopped napping. I began to work better in less time. Let me just repeat that last part. I began to work better in less time because I had the energy to do my work. My willpower and strength to push myself forward also increased. I began experimenting with new recipes and incorporating new nutrient-rich foods into my diet. I no longer needed to eat out of boredom or starvation. I really had never realized the power food had in your life and in getting you to create and do more. So, what changed? Let me explain in the next point. How to get yourself on the healthy path. And I'm going to share the secret ingredient. When you make the connection between eating and loving yourself, the way you look at food completely changes. The secret ingredient I discovered to making healthy food choices: eat as another way of saying I love you. Self-love helped me gain back the weight I had lost from constant anxiety. It's not about what you can or can't eat, or what time, or how much, or what you are never allowed to consume. Self-love takes away the stress, all of it. You feed your body what it needs and desires to function at its best. You show yourself love through taking care of your body, which is why I will reiterate, this is a step-by-step process and not a let's just do everything at the same time. Take at least a full 7 days to focus on each module we go through before moving on to the next concept. As you begin to love yourself more and more, you're naturally going to want to protect and respect your body because it holds your inner self. Giving up food that doesn't help you function will become much easier over time, I promise. It's no longer about lack, meaning depriving yourself of certain foods, which, by the way, never works for too long, but it's about bringing in more joy, more energy, more love, more good food that's going to fuel your body. So how to make these healthier choices? Awareness is always a great first step. I recommend you write out what you eat for several days. It gives you a great idea as to where you are right now and what foods you need to swap out. Before you pick up something from the grocery store, just ask yourself a very simple question. Is this food going to help me or is it going to hurt me? If you aren't sure about what foods might actually help your body, check out the link to the Canadian Food Guide, which I've included in your resource guide. Another important point in how to help you make healthier choices: support from others. Food also has a strong connection with our emotions. Millions of men and women around the world are emotional eaters or starvers for reasons related to self-value, self-worth, and to deal with trauma. Be aware of the self-sabotage and negative thoughts. Remember in our pre-step 1 cleaning house, that little saying that you can do whenever some negative thoughts come up? Thank you for trying to protect me with these negative thoughts. I know you want to keep me safe, but with where I'm going, you no longer serve me. Call a friend to talk if you need to. You don't have to go through this alone. If you want greater support, hop into our Facebook group, Love You, and share your challenge with us. By reconnecting with your inner self, you are able to deal with any emotional issues that may be causing you to over or undereat. If you feel like your issues might be a bit too big to handle, go seek professional assistance. I did, and it was incredibly helpful. Part of self-love is addressing your issues and working through them. It helps release the weight on your shoulders and allows you to live a happier and healthier life. Let's review Module 3, Nourish Yourself. We learned the rookie mistake is starting another new fad diet. That eating well is another way of saying I love you. That food affects your mood, feelings, and thoughts. Healthy food equals happy mood. Look to support from friends or a professional if you feel that that will help you. Now let's get a preview of what's coming up in Module 4, Move Your Butt. We're going to uncover a rookie mistake. We're going to look at the physical and mental benefits of exercise, how exercise can pump you and your biz up, and what to do when you're constantly on the go. If you have any comments or feedback, please feel free to leave them in the Facebook group, Love You, or you can send us an email at loveyou@adrianschalsberg.com. See you in the next module.